Well, lots of twists and turns at the under-18 EuroBasket here in Trentino, Italy. Good afternoon, everybody. This is the round of 16. Slovenia getting ready to square off against Latvia. And we're getting now closer to the business end of this tournament. You know, all the fun and games are over. It's do or die. Israel already knocking out Denmark, ending their hopes 100-86. After this one, Serbia against Greece, and then Spain against Bulgaria. And, well, you got to play them, you got to win them, or you're going home. And as you look at the bracket, Israel have already progressed to the quarterfinals. They'll get the winner of this game against Latvia. And the game is that both of these teams just want to survive in advance, not look too far ahead, because there can be some tough opponents every step of the way. The Latvia fans, they believe they've gotten one win here. They've lost a couple, but one of those against the powerhouse Spain team. No doubt that was not upset. Spain was the favorites again. Latvia are dangerous, and Slovenia will not be taking this game lightly. Slovenia having won 2 of 3 games. The Latvia being led in scoring by Richard Kaneskis at 11.7 points per game. Stendis, Buskevicius' team can compete with anybody, and I think they probably, despite losing their last group phase game to Spain, probably gained some confidence from that performance. And in many respects, this is a team that feels like it has nothing to lose and just wants to go out, play, have fun. There's no pressure. They're not the favorites. And if they can play loose, play hard, play smart together, who knows what can happen. Keep that game close, get down close to the end, you still got a chance, and then anything can happen. Slovenia, meanwhile, this is a really good team. Again, we have seen them win 2 of their 3 games so far. Igor Stepanovic is leading the way at 19 points per game, but this is not a one-man team. I mean, you could argue it's a 2-man team the way Stefan Joksimovic has been playing as well, one of the leading sports in the competition along with Stepanovic, but also in terms of his overall playmaking ability, rebounding, the complete player, Joksimovic, averaging 3.7 assists, 6 rebounds per game. Now we're going to listen to the national anthems.
National anthem of Slovenia. Referees of this game, Yanis Grafiotis, Greece, Sigil Gungur, Turkey, Giacomo Tori, Italia. Commissioner Mr. Thomas Kulitsky, Poland.
about ready to start here. Latvia and their head coach, Sandis Paskevicius. Again, they've got Simovic. Latvia have Mornieks, Bergin, Rujacevic, Rotchenkovs, and Chernevskis in that starting five. For Slovenia, you see Domen Zepnik, the head coach, and they will be starting with Galkop, Joksimovic, Čeprle, Vojovic, and Cize. Well, scan in the QR code for live stats and more. So again, we hope that you will be enjoying the action here today. I'm sure that you will be. It's like you're watching under 18 EuroBasket, and it's literally like looking through a window at what the big teams are going to be looking at down the road. Now, not all of these guys will play, and some may graduate to the play for the under-19 team if they make it to the under-19 FIBA Basketball World Cup. They could play for the under-20 European Championship. They could end up playing for the senior national team down the road. I'd say there's a better chance than not that both of these teams will have players in that senior national team in some way, shape, or form, whether it's playing EuroBaskets, if they qualify for World Cups, Olympic Games, Olympic qualifying tournaments, qualifying games for FIBA Basketball World Cups, or even qualifying games for EuroBaskets. A lot of games, and the key for national team programs is to develop as many players as they can, to have as deep a talent pool as they can. That way they give the players great opportunity to develop, because there's nothing like getting a chance to put the national team shirt on, go out and represent your country, whether it's at youth level or at senior team level. And it really does raise eyebrows. There are a lot of people watching these games, whether they're in Europe, clubs, general managers, whether they're college scouts. Obviously, so many big changes in college basketball. Coaches overseas looking at all of these players and thinking about which ones might be interested in coming to play for them. I'm fairly certain that if coaches are coming here to watch them, they already know that they're good, and they will have that confirmed when they watch them play in these tournaments.
Team of Paladue, numero 5, Elziz, numero 6, Joksimovic. Start the first quarter.
Well, hello everybody. We're underway here in Italy in the city of Trentino. It is Slovenia in the white taking on Latvia in the burgundy, and it's Slovenia winning the opening tip and now attacking immediately, and the whistle blows, and we've got a foul to start things off.
Number 5, Elziz.
So one of the concerns coming into this game would be for Latvia to try to stay out of foul trouble, because the depth, quality in this Slovenia team probably not matched as such by the Latvians. So a good start for Slovenia as Joksimovic gets to the free throw line. Scores the first. Misses the second. And the rebound crowd by Rotchenkos. So they pass it around. And they come into this game after an impressive performance really overall against Spain. Oh, what a swat already by Cize. And now a swat at the other end by Bergin. The Slovenians stick with it and get the putback. Korniaks calls the play. He's the guy who's got to break it down. Throws it out of bounds, though, trying to make something happen. See what's so attractive about Cipoleo. Look at that, getting up and rocking the rim, throwing it down, and the clap. And Joksimovic has already announced his arrival in the round of 16. Tough drive, but the athleticism, the length there for all to see for this Slovenia team. And there is a whistle and the foul. You can imagine a lot of great examples for these Slovenians to look up to, but you know that probably the player that captures the imagination most for them is Luka Doncic. And Doncic is proof positive that you can make it all the way. Stoppage of play here.
First foul.
Foul has been called. There's a pull-up, missing it with that left-handed shot. And Latvia with the rebound, still looking for their first bucket. They push it quickly. Korniaks again, this time he goes left. Now he spins back to his right. And you can see he's pretty adept with the ball handling. Now Lukchenko's. And putting it up from a long way out. It looks like he missed everything. Chernevskis, whistle blows.
No possession, Slovenia.
And coming the other way, nope. Slovenia hold on to it, but the shot clock winding down, and they're going to use the maximum on the shot clock. End up getting the loose ball, and they reset it to 14. Joksimovic now the long rebound, and this time the foul.
Slovenia, number 8. Bojovic, first foul. Foul. Number 15, Chisei, first foul. Free shot, number 9. Kudryachek.
So stepping up to the line, trying to, like we said, keep this thing close. Try to make it a close game down the stretch. Kudryachek just makes one of two.
2 on 3. Kudryachek.
Now a long jump shot. And Latvia with another rebound. Berzinch goes up and brings it down. Tough drive and finish with the left hand. Just like that, Latvia closed the gap to just one, and Mornieks is going to try to break down that defense as often as he can, because he is definitely their biggest threat. Beautiful cut, and oh my goodness, going up for the flush, and it's also fouled Joksimovic. Well, we've already seen enough from him today. The game's not even just over 4 minutes old, and he has been electric, especially with his ability to get up over the rim. One thing you know that this Latvian team, well, I'm sure they were aware of it beforehand, is they have got to keep him away from the lane. Try to deny him the basketball, because he is a problem with a capital P. So he makes both the bucket and the free throw, and Slovenia go back up by 4. They're not going to get a better shot than that, and they missed. Kudryavcevic will be a little bit frustrated. Then Kudryavcevic commits the foul. Kudryavcevic, rather. And also fouled on the perimeter. Getting into his personal space. Kriokos has come into the game, commits the foul. So another free throw attempt. And another bucket. And Joksimovic has started like a house on fire today. With the Baskonia club, only makes 1 of 2. In Baskonia, the north of Spain. In the Basque country. And the ball goes off the hands of Latvia and out of bounds. It's interesting that Joksimovic already played for the senior national team. Played 6 games already in the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. So he is not going to be shy about leading this team today. Here he is. Nice hesitation. Pass wasn't there. The idea was right, but if the pass isn't there, but Latvia do knock it out of bounds. So it'll be Slovenia basketball. You talk about Joksimovic, also just an outright star. The under-16 EuroBasket as well. 15.3 points, 5.6 rebounds. That's in 2024. Here he is, kind of fading and knocking down the 3. And I think maybe the best way to put it is, this is Joksimovic's world. And you and I, all of us, we're just living in it. Latvia starting to feel the pressure a little bit. You can feel it. Alexandrovs has checked into the game for them, number 44. He's got the basketball. He puts it up from deep. That was short. And Slovenia out and running. And what a finish. He's able to snare that long pass and score. With the bucket. Timeout, Latvia. Sharp finishing that one up nicely. Chop, chop, as they say. And capitalizing on the pass. And again, let's go back to the discussion about Joksimovic and just look at him in terms of what he's done today. Well, we will do that once my numbers have updated. But I believe he's already 9 points, an assist, a couple of rebounds. Shot clock winding down. Alexandros gets rid of it, putting it up from a long way out. Černevskis and Slovenia with the rebound and threatening to deliver a first quarter knockout. And just the elevation and the overall court awareness there for all to see. That was Bojovic. It's not just Joksimovic that gets it done. Horniaks misses, takes it back outside. Černevskis gets it to the corner, and this time knocking it down. That is a huge shot for Latvia. They were reeling. Krivkos hits a crucial, almost felt like a must-make three for them to kind of stop the bleeding. Now they got to get some stops at this end, and it is not looking easy at all. Bojovic's second consecutive possession where he scores. And it just looks like Slovenia have players that are tall, long, and agile that have an abundance. Oh, a little runner. I'm not sure. He looked like he was going to try to pass that at first. I thought that was Alexandros, but that was Alexandros. So good play by him. And oh boy, that was living dangerously. Never throw the basketball under the other team's the basket when they're attacking. The Cardinals sin in basketball. They got away with it. It could have been a very easy 2 points. 2:21 remaining in this first quarter, and Slovenia bringing in some new players. Nice shifty move by Horniaks. Kind of lost control, and they end up almost turning it over. I don't know how they avoided the turnover there. Oh boy, beautiful take. And I think we've seen with the play of Krivkos, perhaps the answer for Latvia. Krivkos has certainly not been shy. He's attacking the basket. He's made a three. He's got some confidence. Latvia now alive and kicking. He comes in averaging 6.3 points per game. He had 8 against Spain. He had 8 against Estonia. And perhaps potentially going to score his biggest haul of the tournament today. But that's just far too much space for Slovenia to get inside and score. Now it's Krivkos from the corner. To 11, Slovenia on top coming out of the timeout. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And while there's been a lot to like about Slovenia, there's suddenly something to like about that Latvia team. And boy, that sure looked like a good block to me. And coming in with a great reputation as a rim protector, Edgars Liekis just shows us how it's done. But a foul has been called.
Yankees. First foul.
So they did call the foul on Yakis. I thought he went straight up and had both hands straight up, so I'm not fully seeing that unless there was a push kind of before he went up for the shot. Latvians have also had a lot of great players to look up to. Just seeing that reminds me of Andris Biedrins and Kristaps Porzingis for Latvia. Plenty of role models for both of these teams in terms of compatriots. Nice pump fake. Good job, Slovenia, staying on your feet, but sticking with it and going back up with it was Rodchenkov. It does feel like Latvia is starting to get to grips with this game now, getting some confidence. And they catch a break there because they allow the wide open shot by Kroselj. Roman Zvevnik fully appreciates how the game can change quickly, and feels like some of these guys coming off the bench for Latvia might be a better matchup for these Slovenians, including this guy. He gets it up and was just a little bit too long for Rodchenkov, although he did start. Thinking more of Edgars Liekis. Friendly bounce. Good job, Stepanovic, leading this team in scoring at 19 points per game. Good job going behind the back and going in and scoring. Ross Mornieks. So really now for Latvia, it's all about getting some stops and maybe even forcing some turnovers and getting some easy buckets, because they've looked a little more comfortable on the offensive end, but instead, Karšik goes up and scores. Jusuf Karšik. And that is right at the end of the quarter. So Slovenia lead at 23-15 over Latvia at the end of one. Well, the winner of this game will take on Israel, and as you look at the early numbers, Slovenia 8 of 13 inside the arc. They've also been able to get to the free throw line a lot. Latvia's improved immensely over the last few minutes. That was a great block early on by Berzic, but Slovenia stuck with it. And that is just beautiful play, going backdoor, having the wherewithal to look for it because of the overplay. You get the cut and the bucket. And Joksimovic just earns a living getting to the rim. There he is again. And again, we talked about what has Joksimovic done today. Well, he's done this as well. He stepped back. He's got 10 points. That was a big bucket from Kriukos. It felt like it was one that he had to make because the team was reeling, and they got so much confidence after that shot. And then you saw this little, like, I'm going to dribble in, pass, no, I'm going to shoot at Alexandrov. And then again, just a wonderful play by Kriukos, driving in. And a lot of old school coaches will tell you, just get up to the front of the rim and let it fall over. Ross Mornieks driving in and scoring, and then we saw Stepanovic drive Karšik, who ended up scoring. But I think Latvia have to be feeling a little bit better about the chances, the way they responded over the last few minutes. Stepanovic pounding the point guard. Alexandros again drives in, and just the rim protection denies him.
Yes, first foul.
To 15, Slovenia on top of Latvia. Now try to push it quickly. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Three-point shot. That was a long way out. Now outside, and Stepanovic missing. They stick with it, and it's going to be Alexandros that chases down the basketball. Nice answer for Latvia. With it. Competing. Nice spin and turn and bucket from Sieperle.
And the seven, Slovenia. She got the first foul. So Slovenia. Lucas Kojovic, 18 side.
Nice feed inside, and Edgars Liekis goes up and lays it up and in. And you want him to get as many touches as he can around the basket. Because I don't think there are going to be too many people rejecting him. Slovenia feeling a little bit under the cosh all of a sudden. Pull up, but with another possession, a chance to cut into that deficit. Great. Oh, looked like pretty good defense at first. Whistle blows. So 2 free throws coming for Latvia.
Number 8, Kojovic. Second personal foul. So Slovenia no signature. She's inside. Rodchenkov.
Rodchenkov takes his time, makes the first, and you can see the Latvian faithful. They understand the team is alive and kicking here. It did not look good early in this game. Slovenia really kind of exploded. Looked like they were going to dominate. And Latvia hanging around and coming back and closing the gap now to just 4 points. Tough drive and take, keeping it fully extended. Ciperle is just taking Brutans, Krujcevic, Liekis, and that's just all on the court right now for Latvia. Now they turn it back over. Ciperle knocks down another one. As Slovenia puts the lead back up to 9 points. Good D from Slovenia.
24 seconds. For possession is Slovenia. Brazil lead, Latvia.
Another whistle, and there appears to be another opportunity for Slovenia to go to the free throw line. So that's good fortune right there. I'm not exactly sure where the foul took place, but the referee saw something, so free throws coming for Slovenia. Fall behind is, especially by a substantial number, is you can come back, but it's just sometimes hard to get all the way back, and then the next thing you know, team goes on another run and reestablishes double-digit lead, which is what's happened here with Slovenia. They go back up by 11. This Latvia team is tough, though. They're not going to give up. They dump it down low. Good idea, Liekis. I like it. Good play. To me, he looks like an answer as well. I mean, this Latvia team, it's all about going to their strengths, and he's clearly one of them. We've seen it on both ends of the court. But, oh, my goodness. What a shot. Good Simovic. His name is going to be in bright, flashing lights. He's going to be a star in the very near future. And a turnover gives it back to Slovenia. Simovic, oh, what hesitation. He had all the moves, just didn't have the finish. Big long strides back outside for the open three. A rebound inside by Rodchenkos. Rodchenkos goes to the left hand. And we talk about composure and patience. Nice play by number 12. Nowhere to go for Slovenia, but
Going up, called for the foul, Marcus Tabelis.
Foul. Number 11, Tebelis. First foul. To shot, chop. Number 5, Slovenia.
Chop at the stripe, misses the first. Chop takes his time, makes the second. See Doman Zevnik over there barking some orders, trying to get his team to really step it up on defense and try to build a lead here, even bigger lead by halftime. Oh, great follow by Tabelis. Another three, this one from the wing. Boy, pick your poison against this team. Are you going to try to cut off the drives? It's impossible to stop them if they're going to hit shots from all over the court. And another tough drive, and boy, living dangerously, fortunate to escape without giving points. Latvia, now can they punish them? Offensive rebound. Oh, beautiful take. Not for the first time, Robert Zinchenko is showing his aptitude, his ability to put it on the deck and to get to the rim. Nice little shovel pass. And I think all things considered, Tabelis will be would prefer to see him going to the line. He's going to argue he didn't commit the foul here. Let's watch him come over. Yeah, there's contact. Now he could be arguing that he went straight up. The referee might be saying, no, you kind of flew into him, and I think she's right. The other foul they called on him, I'm not sure about. So Martin Cizé sinks the first. And misses the second. So Slovenia taking full advantage of their opportunities at the free throw line. This could be an even bigger lead. Nice pass. Tabelis misses, but the foul is called. I think this is a patient whistle because the referee that blew the whistle was waiting for the referee under the basket to make the call. And he didn't, so then the other referee blew the whistle. Tabelis goes to the line. This is the first. Makes the second. So Tabelis making a nice little contribution since coming into this game with the follow, the points, playing some tough defense. But it's Slovenia attacking. Good box out. Good job, attacking, and that's where Rončinkovs is helping himself out a lot.
7 fouls.
But also helping his team out. Because it looks like you would think that Rončinkovs might be launching the jumper, but he doesn't settle. He puts the ball on the deck and goes. He forces the defense to react. And that's another foul, and I think that's a good call. I mean, there's not a ton of contact, but Tebelis is at the stripe. This is the first. See, there's fighting moms in the stands cheering on their sons. They might be into this more than their kids by the look of it. Living and dying on every point, every bucket. We'll step back from Joksimovic and he makes another one. And I'm telling you one thing right now, this kid is going places. That is without a doubt. He is special. No protection there. They're going to keep it at this end. Joksimovic has the ability to drive on the dribble. He can catch it high around the basket and finish. He can drive and finish. And he can knock down threes. I mean, he has all the hallmarks of a future superstar, as long as he's there defensively. Which is a big if. Nobody boxes out there, and Latvia sneak in there for the rebound. Mornieks. Nice move. Tebelis drives in and scores. I really like what he's brought to the table. And boy, another reprieve for Latvia. That should have been a bucket for Slovenia. They don't want to foul. They want to put them off. They want to affect the shot, which they did. And with 1:03 to go, the whistle blows. And an easy way to get points for Latvia, but they've got to take advantage of these opportunities. So far, not so good for Latvia when it comes to shooting free throws. 6 of 9. I think you want to be at least 7 of 9. But for them to be successful in a game like this, I mean, they got to do so many things better than they would normally do. So you want to be making probably 85% or better from the free throw line. You want to win the turnover battle. And he gets the first one up and in. Rončinkovs has been tough. Been arguably the top player in this team in this first half. He's got 11 points now, 4 rebounds, and makes the second as well. He's perfect at the line. Under a minute to go in the first half. Slovenia with an 8-point advantage. Good quick turn. And a little bit of contact. And if that is on Tebelis, that is number 3.
Number 44, Alexandrov.
Okay, so it's not on Tebelis, but my goodness, I mean, there's hardly any contact at all there. That is really tough to play defense. I didn't think it was on Tebelis, but maybe they're just going to take him out just to be sure he doesn't pick up another one. No, that was on Alexandrov's. Yusuf Karisic making both. Tough call for Latvia. But as they say, the ball doesn't lie, so Alexandrovs hands it off. And a miss from Kudryavshits. A 9-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. And for Latvia, you don't want to go behind, go to halftime trailing by more than 10 points. Ideally, you want to get it back down to 8 or 7. Oh my goodness. This time, I mean, I knew that they gave him the ball, but that was kind of hero ball. And they're going to pay the price, Slovenia. Great attacking play by Latvia. And Slovenia could get another shot here. But Joksimovic is seemed to me to be a little bit selfish at that on that other play. You can see him beat his chest. He kind of like created that opportunity. And that is 2 free throws and a chance to go to halftime, trailing by just 8 points for Latvia. And I think that would be a victory because they could easily be down by 12 or 13. So an opportunity comes up and Latvia take advantage. Now Slovenia want to call the timeout and see if they can draw up a play here to get a bucket before halftime. Well, let's see who they draw this up for, and maybe it will go to that man right there again, even though he missed. Well, actually, just checking into the game. Kozel could be a decoy. Joksimovic could be a decoy. Let's see what the play is. Looks like he's gonna be the inbounder. Now, are they saying that this substitution can't take place? So baseball pass intercepted, and they're going to give up an opportunity. Oh, boy, and they almost got brutally punished right at the end as the shot from half court hits the rim. So an escape, otherwise it would have been a 5-point lead for Slovenia. But Slovenia go to halftime leading 45-37 over Latvia here in the round of 16. And they've hit 4 more threes, 10 of 15 at the line, so they've less some free throws out there, 10 of 20 inside the arc. You can see where Latvia has some success, though, just attacking the basket and just the sheer hustle plays. And you know, if rebounding is the statistic of desire, well, Latvia are winning that category decisively. So the hustle is there. Joksimovic has 19 points, 12 for Rakinchovs for Latvia. So here's a look back at some of the first half highlights. And again, the length and athleticism on full display early on for Slovenia. Latvia did rebound, and you know, after kind of sleepwalking through the first 5 minutes or so, they really started to come to life when things became pretty desperate. And made a real game to this, got it back to 4 points. Slovenia opened up a double-digit lead again. Joksimovic just having certainly not the game of his life, but the type of game that you would expect him to have. He's such a talent. Liekis getting it down low and scoring. And you had Rakinchovs going in, scoring 2 of his 12. Kind of a sweeping underhanded layup. Tebelis scoring with the putback. The key for them is to get stops. Rakinchovs again, and Joksimovic, well, just does pretty much what he wants to do. Tebelis spinning, turning, driving on the catch.
Isso è la terza parte sta ball possession, Slovenia.
Second half action underway here in the under-18 EuroBasket. Slovenia on top of Latvia and missing down low here to start this game. And not what you want to do if you're Liekis, come out and fall down as he did there. And the whistle blows and foul.
Third personal foul.
Here's a drive and the rim protection to follow, and the foul is going to put Liekis on the line. So good aggressive play by Liekis. Just brings that element of size, playing athleticism to this Latvia team that desperately needs it. Here he is following up the shot. In fact, they don't call the foul on him. They put Mornieks on the free throw line, and Mornieks makes the first. Makes the second. Latvia desperate to get a good start, shorten the game, be in this thing, make it close right at the end, and maybe sneak a victory against this very talented Slovenia team. And a low block, shot clock to 4, and 2 free throws awarded. The reach. Maybe it was the contact, the body.
Number 1, Muñoz, second fouls. Segundo foul, number 1, Edton, redeeming Bojovic.
Those free throws good. And the second one is good as well from Bojovic. 3-point shot doesn't drop. Foul has been called. That's a big difference in this game. Slovenia have been able to knock down some threes, and Latvia has struggled in that department. Here's Slovenia again attacking, getting the ball up, and the whistle blows, and this time the ball is going to be awarded to Latvia. Again, trailing by 8. That was a halftime deficit. Latvia playing with a sense of urgency. You can feel it. Shot just a little bit too much on it, and a chance to rebound and run. And Superlay makes contact, and looks like he's been called for an offensive foul. See if he throws an elbow or a forearm to kind of clear out. Yeah, he throws his right elbow back into Wachinkov's. Interesting, they could have perhaps looked at that, see if they wanted to upgrade it to another sportsmanlike. No challenge. 3-point shot, and how about that? Finally one drops, and this one from Chernevskis. And that's a good-looking shot. Let's see if they can get him some more looks. Back to a 5-point game. Ooh. And Yanukovych this time, Joksimovic rather, this time denied. The low dribble, the reach, they tied him up, and Latvia have it. They've got a little bit of momentum. They, you know, this is the moment really where you want to seize this moment. Curious what Coach Zvednik had to say to Superlay. It was about that foul. And another jump shot is good. And Latvia's starting to heat up. That was only a 2. From the wing, just grazed the net. And right now, think about those fans sitting behind the Latvia bench, trying to make as much noise as they can to get behind their sons and nephews. And you can see that all is not well over on that Slovenia bench as Domen Zvednik tells his guys, hey, listen, you know, he's having some hard words with them. That was Chop that was hearing it from his coach as he comes out. Let's see if Slovenia pick it up defensively. Good denial. Warnieks. What are we going to call here?
Foul, number 15, Martin Cice, Slovenia.
So we call the foul on Martin Cice. Now Warnieks is going to go to the line. And Domen Zvednik, if he hasn't been happy with his players, he definitely doesn't look happy with the referees right now, for whatever reason. Warnieks, excuse me, it'll be Kudryevshus goes to the line and makes the first. Second as well, and you know they're saying that effort beats talent. And right now, this not to say that talent isn't in that Latvia team, but you would think there's a little bit more talent in the Slovenia team. But right now, it says Latvia heart and desire and intensity that they're playing with is making them the better team on the court. Driving in and scoring and taking the lead, Latvia. And Slovenia now must be falling a little bit psychologically, but take back. Oh, now they go down. What a turnaround in this game. Unbelievable.
Good possession, Latvia.
You just fell over. So often, one of those axioms in basketball, you need to win that first 5 minutes of the second half, especially if you're trailing at halftime by several more points. Groudens is checked into the game, number 15 for Latvia. Here's another drive and a chance to go to the free throw line. And once again, it's going to be Kudryevshus. Kudryevshus just was at the stripe here. He's taken the foul, clear foul on number 15, Cice. This is Latvia's biggest lead of the game. They hadn't led before now. Slovenia's biggest lead was 12 points. 3-point shot. Long. And remember that rebounding stat that we talked about at halftime. 7 more boards. I think it was 26 to 19, or was it 26 to 16? But anyway, it was substantial. Oh, almost traveling, and what a finish. My goodness, Marchinkov has really distinguished himself today as a player that can just flat out drive to the basket. Soft touch. I didn't think he had a chance of making that one. The shot looked a little flat. And Slovenia now are really in trouble. You can feel it. They need a turnaround. Well, 52-47, and it has been an amazing turnaround in this game. Latvia have outscored Slovenia to start this third quarter. We'll see what Slovenia's response is coming out of the timeout. Alexandrovic throws it away. A little bit of miscommunication there with Bojovic. And does not feel, nothing feels right about Slovenia right now. Not the body language, not the performance they need. I think at this end of the court, they need to really tighten up defensively, make some plays, and give themselves a chance. And once again, Latvia driving in and scoring it. What an unbelievable play. Kudryevshus, look at this. This between the legs. And I'm not exactly certain. Zichy didn't want to leave his man completely. But the help defense, not there. And Latvia have just been bound and determined to put the ball on the deck, drive to the basket, make things happen that way, get those high percentage shots, get to the free throw line. And now it is Latvia that lead by 8 points. I mean, this is just a spectacular turnaround for Latvia and a horrendous start to the second half for Slovenia. Probing again, thinking that he might like to try to drive. Here's the pick, now the roll. Wasn't there, good play from Slovenia defensively. Snatching the air ball, everything going right. Hernandez with the air ball. Doesn't matter when you got your teammate, Watchinkov, there for the putback. Stop the beating for Slovenia. Simovic. This time, a little bit of rim protection was there from Zichy. That affected the shot. Joksimovic again for three. That's 2 in a row for him. Besides, we better talk about this. We know what this guy can do. We can't let him just single-handedly bring this team back. We got to get a hand in the face. So timeout has been called. in Trentino for the under-18 EuroBasket. It was the round of 16, and Latvia, who trailed by 12 points early on and just looked outclassed, have come back the old-fashioned way with just good old heart, hustle, desire, and that has also allowed them to play just at a higher level. They've kind of looked a lot more relaxed offensively because of that. Really, the only thing you can do, you can be sure of, is you can control your effort out on the court. Some days the shots are going to fall, some days they're not, but one thing you can be guaranteed that you can make sure that you can do is go out and play some D. And that's what this Latvia team has been able to do. They've been able to make some shots, but the exquisite skill, talent of Joksimovic, of Bojovic, Chok, Stepanovic, Kadishik, Zishe. I mean, they've got what it takes to come back. And we've just seen back-to-back threes from Joksimovic. So a lot of work to do for Latvia, for sure. And let's reach Stepanovic, call for the foul.
Number 11, Stepanovic. So that's about the
Watch this. And, it could be that maybe he didn't really make any contact there, but by merely reaching in, the referee is already thinking about blowing that whistle. Kriukas comes back in. He had a big play to kind of trigger, to kind of stop the bleeding for Latvia in the first half. And Mornieks makes the first. 13.5 minutes to go.
This is good. 2-2.
Joksimovic puts it up, and well, Latvia is saying, hey, that's a flop. He's trying to get you to blow the whistle. Let's have a look. Alexandros whistled for the foul. Joksimovic is going to the line. Excuse me, it's not. Is it Joksimovic? No, sorry, it's Bojovic. Bojovic plays at Wake Forest in the Atlantic Coast Conference. How about that? It's like Tim Duncan back in the old days. Randolph Childress, Skip Wise, all those guys. So, a big talent to play American college basketball. That's the blows and the foul.
Possession, Latvia.
Whistle blows. Latvia keep it. In fact, this will be his first year coming up at Wake Forest. Anyway, good luck to him. There's a dump and the bucket from the Akis. Boy, tough finish. He's going to finish with a giant number tonight. Now the turnover. 3-on-1 break. Hustle. And I tried to turn that into an alley-oop. Would have been better just to come down with it. Instead, Jason Crosels doesn't score. Slovenia don't get the rebound. Another chance for Latvia. His little lob, oh, how beautiful is that? And the great finish by Yakis. For my money, he's almost underutilized because he looks like a player that can pretty much do what he wants when he catches it down around the bucket. Nice pass. And much better. Canucks getting it to the big fella. Kadishik has enough size in there to finish. Size and length, girth. Morniak's turns into Liakis. And this time he is fouled by Bojovic. No, excuse me, Joksimovic.
Foul Slovenia, Joksimovic, first foul, big foul.
Here we go.
Looking,
Oh yeah, you can see why he's a little bit ticked off about that one. And then it's a tough call on Joksimovic. Here's Liakis. Maybe as a player that you want to foul to put him on the free throw line and make him earn it the hard way. He came in having hit 6 of 8 free throws in the tournament. This is his first attempts today. He misses the first and the second. Maybe on that occasion, you could say the ball doesn't lie. Slovenia take it deep, back outside to the perimeter. They're going to attack again. Filkos whistled for the foul.
Second foul, Ultimo minuto, terzo quarto. 14 seconds, ball possession, Slovenia.
Did a good job getting the basketball back. Missed some shots around the basket. Ooh, oh, hey, stick with it and still don't score. Devon Corsel's guilty of missing that one. And that is where they have excelled. Just that burst of speed to get the opening, and Morniak's won't be denied. He's really good at finishing. 10 points for him. He's got 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Oh, Superlay, and another miss right at the rim for Slovenia. Latvia, they got to get it up quickly. And traveling is the call on Rukchenkovs. Make it the full length of the court. So a very intriguing final 10 minutes coming up as Latvia leading at 65-59 over Slovenia. Percentage definitely dropped for Slovenia inside the arc, gone up for Latvia. And just an incredible advantage on the glass. 18 more rebounds for the Latvians. Sevic 26 points, leading all scores. Israel, the highest scoring team coming into this, 92 points per game, but Slovenia third. Germany the highest scored at 96 points per game. Israel second, and Slovenia third. Whereas Latvia come in at 12 averaging 70.3 points per game. So Latvia just 5 points away from average. Also, you look back, so they scored 67 against Italy, 64 against Estonia, and 87 against Spain. That's the Joksimovic that I like. He's attacking, but he's also looking to get the ball to his teammate. So fourth quarter underway. The winner of this round of 16 game to take on Israel, who dispensed with Denmark in their round of 16 encounter before this one. And while Slovenia could very well go ahead and win this big, you got to say that Latvia have done a great job of pulling back a big double-digit deficit. Let's go up in this game, but the early signs in this fourth quarter are good for Slovenia as they make a commitment to get it inside early. Tebelis sets the pick, he rolls. Tebelis was good for Latvia in the first half. Didn't really see him in the third quarter. Alexandrov steps back, gets it up. Tebelis goes for the rebound. Going to be Slovenia basketball. Timberlake keeps it, goes in, falls down. Call a foul on Tebelis. Tough try for the second time in this quarter, and watching Krosels have some success. And it looks like Slovenia is trying to do exactly what Latvia have been doing to them, just taking it right into the heart of the defense. Here we go. Latvia's turn. They end up taking a very difficult shot, and great rebound by Šiperle. Foul at midcourt.
Foul number 12, Rodchenkov. First foul, primo foul.
Over the shoulder pass. Back outside. And the third consecutive bucket for Krosel. Tied it. Well, Slovenia that had the bit between the teeth. Feels like really for the first time since the first quarter, they are wide awake. Definitely playing with a little bit more intensity. Alexandros drives in, takes a very difficult spinning shot and gets it to drop. Wow. Big time play. Oh my goodness. Look at that, Stepanovic. Quiet game for him, but he comes out and scores the go-ahead three. He's got 6 points now, Stepanovic. And then averaging 19. Tebelis back outside. Morniak. The Latvia that we've watched in this game, the first, say, 6, 6.5 minutes of this game, that Latvia is unrecognizable. I mean, it has no comparison to the Latvia that we've seen ever since. Since they have gotten past that shaky start, they've been really good. And now Slovenia, who had a really wretched third quarter, starting to come back. Here's a three, gets it up in time, ball goes out of bounds. Oh, maybe Slovenia basketball. Tebelis. Tebelis says, do we want to challenge this call? You get one challenge. You better get it right if you tell your coach to challenge it. And they are going to challenge it because it's such an important time in this game. You get down to 2 minutes remaining in the game, and the referees can automatically go over and review it. But before that time, you have to use a challenge. Each team gets one challenge, and this will be it for Latvia. I thought in live action it was going to be Latvia basketball. They awarded it to Slovenia. Let's have a look. The thing is, it has to be incontrovertible. It has to be pretty clear to overturn it. This was the angle that we were watching. The one that's the better look. I'm just not sure that you can definitively, well, I don't know that there's enough there to overrule it. Slovenia having to fans watching nervously. So they do indeed award the ball to Slovenia, and that's because there just wasn't enough. It wasn't convincing evidence. Kosovo's going to inbound the basketball. He does get it in bounds. Stepanovic for the second three. Here's Joksimovic. Supele missing it from deep. And now coming up on the 6-minute mark. Goes deep. With hustle. Saving it in bounds, Stepanovic. Taking it deep. Tebelis whistled for the foul on Kozlik.
Foul, Latvia, number 11. Tebelis for foul.
So Kozlik goes to the free throw line. Came in averaging just 2.3 points per game. And has not attempted a free throw at this under-18 EuroBasket. These will be the first two. Travels in the first. Doesn't get it to go again, but Slovenia is so tall, so long, score with the putback, and they get a three-point trip down the floor, and they go up, back in front by one. It's almost ironic that they take the lead in that fashion because they have been just drilled on the boards today by Latvia. Alexandros from a long way out. Great work on the boards again. Superlay. Excuse me, yes, Superlay corrals it. Hands it off to Stepanovic. Stepanovic with Gets it back to Schieperle, lays it up and in. Lead goes to 3 for Slovenia as we get closer to winning time, forcing Latvia to call timeout. Dump down low to Tebelis. He gets it back as we come out of the timeout. We got to get the shot up. Schieperle with the rebound. And right now with 4:45 remaining, Slovenia leading by 3. Schieperle, the backward cut not there. Joksimovic comes out. Might be a 3 going up from Joksimovic. He steps back, he puts it up. And a push called on Slovenia. One goes down, gets the basketball back for his team. It just feels like Slovenia have had so much success driving, getting the ball inside, not selling for the 3s. That possession, even if Joksimovic can make those 3s, he's made a bunch today, 5 of 8. Still feel like you need to pound it down low, try to get something a little bit better. Maybe you don't get the 3, maybe you don't make the shot, but maybe you get fouled. They haven't been blowing the whistle. Mornieks stops back outside. 3-point look. Front back stays out. Kudryavtsis has played well in this game, but can't get that one to go. Now Slovenia, much better. They get it down low. They put it up. That's more like it for Slovenia. And they lead by 5. Make the commitment to get it down low. It's going to be hard to stop them. What a fantastic take by Mornieks. Looks like he can go off either foot score with that right hand. After a 3-point game. Understands how to make those layups. Oh. Let's travel Schieperle from deep. Definitely not what they're looking for. And another opportunity. The window opens just a little bit for Latvia here. Gets in, that's where he's so good. Finishes with the left hand. Almost unstoppable, really. Those 2 guys. He and Rodchenkov. They drive hard, and now it's all about getting stops and get the ball back. I also think that the free throw line is going to come into play here. Charles with the tough assignment. And, oh, great help defense by Liekis.
2.6 more possessions remaining.
Look like Charles. Just, you can't complain about Joksimovic getting tangled up with him. I mean, he just went right past him. He's got to play better D. He's bailed out by Liekis. Slovenia again, they get it inside and they score. Joksimovic. Gonna have a big number. Already has one, in fact. 28 points, but he's been pretty quiet. He had 19 at halftime. Liekis, his pass batted, stolen. Sieperle has it, and that is a big turnover. A bucket here for Latvia makes them very strong favorites to win, in my opinion. Definitely drives up their win probability. See, oh, Sieperle trying to make a play, dribbles it out of bounds.
What are you
supposed to do? You just got to move the feet on defense. There's Mornieks again. The last two times we see him driving. Latvia. Just don't think they want to settle. They want to go down low. Liekis. Well, tried to dribble himself into position. Joksimovic goes off for the two-handed jam. Good show. And with 1:24 remaining. So the Slovenians are up on their feet, or at least they're clapping a lot more. And Joksimovic, 30 points, one of the purely an MVP candidate.
14 seconds, Latvia.
More big games you have later in the tournament, the better your chances. Marcin has to throw it off of the man guarding him. Kozel, 1:23 to go. Still think Slovenia, still think Latvia want to be looking to get some type of action going into the rim, going into the lane, bare minimum getting to the free throw line. Unless they get that man open for a three. Here they are again. You just can't make it up. That was an unbelievable finish from Rotkenschau. It looked like he got himself into all sorts of trouble. Boy, talk about having an ability to finish. Wow. Nice drive at the other end. Slovenia just playing with so much more fluidity, so much more confidence, determination. Now they turn to the three. Latvia, Slovenia with the rebound inside the final 50 seconds. This is now definitely their game to win. If they could score here, it's going to be awfully difficult, and they do, and the blocking fouls well. Chance for a three-point play.
And one. Foul number 12, Rochenkov. Bojovic, 10 punti. Viene sostituito. Numero 9, Palacic, una lunetta.
Hopefully everybody's okay here.
One shot, Timothy Palacic.
Well, Slovenia have played well in this fourth quarter. They've played much better. Haven't played perfect, but they've done enough. And play by Balac just kind of finishes things off. It's not been everybody. It's not been just rather one person, but everybody's been contributing. I think that Latvia will probably regret not holding on to this because they were leading until midway through the fourth quarter. Slovenia just turned it up a notch. But definitely nothing to hang their heads about, the Latvians, if they do not come back and win, which seems like that's going to be the case. And it's interesting also, Stepanovic goes to the line, scores. Again, he came in as the leading scorer for Slovenia. He's had a quietish game by his lofty standards. In fact, he has 10 points now, so 34, Joksimovic. Latvia got no time to waste. And I can only imagine being the coach like, hey, listen, guys, we don't want to stop the clock, but we do have fouls to give, so it's not a disaster. They're not going to the line to shoot free throws. But that'll definitely be the prevailing feeling for Latvia. They were right there. They had the lead, and they'll regret not being able to hold on. And Slovenia, in winning time, have been the better player. The only thing is, we're worried about Bojovic. Not sure what his injury was driving in on that play. They ended up getting points from Balac, so Bojovic had to be subbed out on that play. And just looking at him grimace and kind of, it doesn't look good. So fingers crossed, we'll get a good report when he goes back to the locker room, or maybe when he gets examined. 86-76, Slovenia lead, or rather win over Latvia here at the under-18 EuroBasket in the round of 16. So Slovenia win it 86-76 over Latvia to advance to face Israel in the quarterfinals. They were 22 of 40 inside the arc. Look at that, 8 of 22 from three-point range. Also 18 of 24 at the stripe. Now Bojovic getting some kind words from Latvia's players. And we're only hoping that he's okay. It could be a scary thing, whether it's an ankle, and we just don't know. Maybe we can see it again on the replay. Looking back at some of the highlights this fourth quarter. Just some all-around tough, physical, athletic play. Now, I'm not sure that this Slovenia team goes on and wins this without Bojovic. Certainly get to the quarterfinal against Israel. They're going to need their guards. So that would be a big, big absence. And it looks like that will be the case. So that finish from Warniak. They're just trying to make some plays here to stay in it. They got back to one. That finish. Warniak again. Great help. That was a huge fast break and dunk by Gatsimovic. Look at it. Able to finish through the contact. That was a circus shot. Radchenkov's. This was where Bojovic, oh no, excuse me, this isn't Bojovic getting hurt. That was Stepanovic. This is Bojovic where he gets hurt. See what happens. See if you can see how he falls. Anytime, can't see the finish. Okay, so looked like he kind of fell on his. Looked like he kind of fell on his side, on his hip. So hopefully it's nothing that's going to keep him out. But we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Slovenia win it 86-76. They will take on Israel in the quarterfinals.